What's up, YouTube? So today I wanted to talk to you about React, and that is a popular request around JavaScript LA. How do you get started? How do you dive into the library? I'll use myself as an example, actually. So I've been doing WordPress sites, Drupal sites for a long time, and I've been using jQuery a lot and just kind of like managing, big projects with a lot of jQuery this, jQuery that. And for a long time, I didn't really use React until I heard about it around maybe 2015. And then I was thinking, oh, this is a pretty cool idea, tying the idea of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS into one singular file. And around that time, 2015, maybe even a little bit way further back, like around maybe 2012, 2011, people were really obsessed with this idea of templates, just putting together everything into a template file as opposed to, having it all over the place, because it was just really, really difficult to go and hunt around for different JavaScript files, different jQuery files. And it was a pain in somewhat of a way. So when I saw React, and I also heard about React, like kind of, behind the scenes before it became really popular. But when I heard about React, people were saying that this thing would basically move all of your server-side code, to the front end, use JavaScript, and then use JavaScript to create the elements on the fly, which is really cool. This is kind of what jQuery also does, but jQuery does it in a more sort of manual way as opposed to React. And then when React was made publicly available, when they made the big announcement, I sort of did a big deep dive and I checked it out, and I made a slides.com website about it. Actually, I'll pull that up right now. And it's under slides.com/JavaScriptLA. And this was, I think, where was it? Oh, right here. So, okay, this was 2016. I made a little presentation for JavaScript LA. It was called Intro to React. And, like I said, I basically just sort of checked it out, and I thought this is a really great idea. Unfortunately, my work for a long time, was like, okay, well, it's really great, but how do we integrate this with, our projects, and, how do we start using React instead of jQuery? So for me, that took a little bit more time to try to figure out. And, for a long time, I could only use React sort of just for basic ideas, basic projects, whereas like more complicated issues, I had to really be tied into maybe sort of a WordPress site or a Drupal site. But now, like, it's gotten a lot better, I can say, especially in the last 2 years. Now you can definitely create a React project as a singular project on its own, and then combine all of that using things like Webpack, right? Like for a long time, that was kind of confusing and wasn't really, really easy. But now they've made it a lot easier, especially the Facebook team, to create a React application as itself, as a standalone application, build that, and then bring that in to maybe a WordPress project or a Drupal project. So I really like React for that reason, and it's helped me speed up a lot of my own workflow at work. And so again, yeah, today I thought I'd make a pretty quick tutorial, or I don't know if it's actually going to be that quick, but we'll go through basically what is React. We're going to go through this presentation that I did back in 2016, and I'm going to try to get back to the main page here. Yeah, so this presentation is going to get redone for YouTube, and I think it'll be fun. It'll be a great exercise. In this particular slides.com, I talked about creating a simple Hello World app as well as a movie search app, and I have since updated both apps on my project folder under Vijay Extreme. This is my own personal GitHub, and I'll put a link to that at the bottom of the video. And we're going to just walk through like how you can create a simple Hello World, how you can do some basic manual examples if you don't want to work maybe server side with NPM, maybe you just want to use HTML only, like you just want a single HTML file and you want to put in like CDN scripts from Facebook. That's fine too, we can do that. And then we'll dive into the movie search, which is the meat and potatoes of this particular video playlist. And in that, we'll really learn about what exactly is React, what are the components, aspects, and how can you, start building after this. So I hope to see you in the next video.